Good morning, Barb and Renee. Christina. I am walking across the water. I am taking the shortcut. Normally I go further down and cut across because it's actually shallower now with all the washouts from the beach in the last few big storms we've had. But with the wind blowing, I can't really see that good in the water anyways, so we'll save ourselves some time. There's a big fish that just jumped behind me. A big fish. Good morning, Ronnie. It's a little windy. It's a little windy. We got the moon gonna set on our walk probably. Pretty close to it. Should be live for about 3 hours, I would think. Alligators, yes. Crocodiles too, when it gets warmer. Sharks. The venomous snakes are the ones that concern me the most. But... and there's sharks and stuff in here too. Thank you, Ronnie. It always gets your blood going when I do this. The only time it really got mine going was the first time ever here, and then the one night we went through it after dusk. The first time ever here, and then the one night we went through it after dusk. That was not a good idea. I will not be doing that again. Are we back? All right, we're back. Don't go anywhere, folks. You got to stick around in these lives to receive a gift subscription. If you don't want to wait, just click the star and subscribe, or send a gift subscription. But we do have a few people that like to send subscriptions out to everybody else when they're in here, so stay tuned. You get entered into our next giveaway. Next one coming up beginning of May. You can check the Linktree link in the bio too if you want to find all my platforms. We were live last night for the snook light out in my canal on YouTube. You can click the live tab on YouTube to see that replay. Hell no. She won't go. We have this place, almost the whole place to ourselves today. It's a nice entrance to the beach, isn't it? Cali girl. Nice, Sherry. Like permanently or just on a trip? I got the permanent vibes. Maybe we'll see some cool marine life today. But we plan on walking all the way to the tip of Tigertail Beach, all the way at the north end of the island. So this will be a long walk. I do have a snack and I do have my water. So I'm good. Welcome in, Beth. Good morning. All these Halloween pennant dragonflies all over here too this morning. But welcome in. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Please double tap your screen every once in a while and share this out so the algorithms are still happy with us. They love your comments too. And your watch time. It all helps. You can check mywalksinparadise.com too. I just saw something out here in the water. That's awesome, Sherry. Congratulations. Surfside? Nice. Nice. That'd be a nice trip, too. What are we gonna find this morning, Carol? What do you think? A lot of seaweed. Not a lot of competition for the shells, though. This is Marco Island, Florida. We're on Tigertail Beach. $10 up this way. I didn't see a lot over here the other day when I was up this way, but yes, this is where you would find them. That's a broken piece right there. This is called $10 spit out here. Exactly, Sherry. I think we should find something awesome. I wouldn't mind finding another Genonia. That would be alright. Good morning, Ruthie. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. The only thing that I don't like about the seaweed, I mean, obviously when it decomposes, I don't like that too, but so a lot of the times, all I have to look for is dark spots in the water to know that there's manatee or dolphin. And now it throws me off because I'll see dark spots in the water, and it's this. Autocorrect and wished yourself a good morning. Hey, you know, that's alright. Sometimes we probably should wish ourselves a good morning. It's beautiful out right now. Hey, Jules. Welcome in from England. Welcome in. This is Southwest Florida, the Paradise Coast. But welcome in. Thanks for walking with me this morning. Make sure you hit that follow button. Here's a turkey wing. Good morning, Lily in Germany. What's up, Jules? Thank you for the gifts. You're welcome, Janice. I do too. Another turkey wing. It smells amazing this morning. The wind is coming off the beach. Kind of getting that beach smell mixed in with the sea salt. Thank you, Lily. You too. Oh, it's a little later in Germany, but hope Monday has started off well for you too. It's just after 9 a.m. here. There's a top snail. Love Clearwater. I haven't been to that one yet, but the beaches from Clearwater to here, I don't think you can go wrong with. I know we're about 3.5 hours from Clearwater, I think. Further south. Maybe 4 hours. 3:30 for you? Yeah. God, this is going to be a great walk. Good morning, Destin. Not a bad place to be either. I do like the Panhandle beaches. Welcome in, Corsica. Another beautiful place. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, and if you want to get into that wish list box up top, send one of the wish list gifts. You'll be up there for the entire live stream, which is going to be about 3 hours today. So at least an hour and a half down and an hour and a half back, I would think. But hope everybody's having a good start to the week. This is a good way for me to kick it off for myself. Again, this is Tigertail Beach. Thank you, Tara. I love those. My mouth puckers every time I see one of those. This is Southwest Florida, Paradise Coast, Marco Island. all the way down here along the Gulf of Mexico. And it is an absolutely gorgeous morning here. Did Linda give some more gift subscriptions? Did I miss that? What happened? Oh my God, there's 7. We had 7. We need 3 more subscriptions to complete the subwave and unlock another one of the hard emotes. We've even completed the first 2 levels of the emotes here. We're on the 3rd hardest, and there's one more after this, but I think we've almost taken care of that. Carol got one too. Let me see who all got subscriptions. Londa Collins received a gift subscription. Mimi did. Lori Ann. Carol Elizabeth. User 4406 216 95 87 41. Lori. Oh, Lori got one. That's good. User 4406 216 958 741. And Emmy. They all received gift subscriptions, so thanks to our subscription fairy, Linda, in here, one of my moderators. And you're all entered into our next giveaway, beginning of May. And you'll be on our Wheel of Paradise until you win. So it's like an unlimited raffle ticket, thanks to Linda. And she's had a lot of people win that she gave gift subscriptions to. Thank you so much, Linda. And during all that, I forgot I picked up a beautiful rose petal Talon. Yeah, Mimi, now you get access to our emotes too. But if we could get 3 more subscriptions in the next 15 minutes, we'll unlock a custom emote from TikTok for everybody that's subscribed. Thank you, Tara. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Linda is awesome. And Shenanigans was in here yesterday dropping some gift subscriptions too. We've had quite a few purchased since we started doing that a few months back. Help with the subwave, yes. We're only 3 subscriptions away from unlocking that subwave. To subscribe, click that star down below. You can also send a gift subscription, that'll count too. Hi, sweet baby Cora. User subscribed? Who's this? Amanda, thank you so much for your subscription. Tigertail Lagoon is on Marco Island, Florida. So that's the lagoon right back there that we came through to get to the beach. It leads all the way out into the pass here on the north end of the island. Good morning, James. Yeah, and we do change up our emotes every once in a while too, but TikTok gives us several as well. And we unlock them by hitting these subwave goals. Like Beth is saying there, we need 2 more subscriptions to unlock another custom emote from TikTok too. Good morning, James. How's old Daisy doing? But this is a perfect start to a great walk. We're gonna make our way all the way to the north end of the island, and fingers crossed we'll see some good stuff. beautiful out though. It's absolutely glorious. Should probably look and see what the temperature is. Water temperature yesterday was 78 degrees. How long is the island? 6 miles. Thanks, James, Sunset Artist. Good to see you, brother. I gotta wait till Friday, May 3rd for them to finish that electrical panel box. Then I can have my garage back, hopefully. Flew back from Michigan the other day. Oh, you were in Michigan? So you've been to Vegas and Michigan this year? Cheers, man. You do a great job. Love your channel too, brother. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ashley. I heart you back. Number 476. So if you want to be in that box up top there for the wish list item, send those lemon buddies. You'll be there for the whole live stream, which will probably be around 3 hours, I would think. 2 years, 2 USA trips. It's been that long since you were in Vegas. Seems like just like yesterday. Good morning, Miss Cindy. Did you finish your walk already? Yeah, I've been to Vegas probably a dozen times. I used to live in Phoenix, Arizona, so a few times we just shoot up there for like they would have like $70 flights, round trip flights for the weekend. Yes, sir. Nice. Medea, you subscribed as well? All right. We only need one more person. We got 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Only one more person hits that sub. It'll unlock the sub wave for everybody that's subscribed here. TikTok will give us a new custom emote. Yeah, I don't know if I could do 30-hour plane flight. Rather the beach than Vegas? Thank you so much, Medea. All right, we just need one more of you to either click the star and subscribe or send a gift subscription. And we should all have another custom emote. Did we ever unlock one the other day? Did anybody find the new one? Now you're getting that seaweed smell mixed in here. Fresh seaweed, not bad smell. But we have plenty to eat now. We obtained a limited emote. Who was it? Miss Cindy. Aw, thank you, Miss Cindy. That's awesome. So let's see what the limited emote that TikTok has given us. See if we can find it. See if you can find the one that we should have got yesterday too. Just so you know, if you have one of those Bob Squad badges at any point in time, whether you purchase it or you are gifted one, you get entered into all of our giveaways until you win. Miss Cindy won our painting that we auctioned off recently. It's going to go live with Miss Cindy. It is a Grand Rising tulip show. We just needed one more person to subscribe, Miss Cindy. And that would have been 10 and 15 minute window, and that unlocks a custom emote. There it is. Rinny just dropped the new custom emote. Seems like a lot of things that you do, Miss Cindy. You just seem to, you know, the right thing to do no matter what, even if you don't know what you're doing. Hope Scott's doing well too. How was the honor flight? It's another pink rose petal telling. Take care, James. Get some rest. Thanks for walking with me, everybody. Make sure you double tap the screen, hit that follow button, and share this out. Never know what we're going to find on these beach walks. Here's a horse mussel. You're trying to figure out how to edit the video? So, like, did you download it already? Or are you trying to, like, clip highlights out of it? Chicken Johnny, good morning. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can download the whole live stream to your phone and then click the edit button on the video on your phone and then kind of pinch it down to wherever you want. You can click save as a new video, so you can clip that little piece out. A lot of times TikTok now will go through and clip some of your highlights automatically. So you can just click on one of them and download it. Yeah, you downloaded it. But yeah, that's the way I do it. I download the whole thing, and then I'll just pinch the video to wherever I want it to be. Osprey stole the shot. Hey. Get a chance, check out Creature Preacher's video of the bald eagle chasing the osprey. Hello, 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 Connie. Did that make sense? Does that make sense, Cindy? I had just woke up, and as soon as I entered, I got gifted a sub from Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie did it? Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. I don't know if the other person was gifted as well. So I got the other screen up, but whether you gifted the subscriptions or not, I appreciate it. And I do see when I go through my subscriber list, it shows right under your names how many gift subscriptions you have given all time. So I do see that. Good morning, Mags. I'm going all the way to the tip of the tail here on Marco Island, Ekram. Tigertail Beach. Lots of sarcasm on the beach. Mixed with a little bit of sarcasm. Yeah, and now you're entered into all the live giveaways until you win one. We're going to have another one here coming up beginning of May for everybody that subscribes through April. There goes another one of those Halloween pennant dragonflies. Did it just go into the water? I think it did. I think that one just committed Harry Carey right in front of everybody. Here's another one though. Look at those stripes. Pretty cool. Hey, don't move on me. Fascinating creatures. Fascinating. So that's my spirit bug. Scott and I went to Sunseekers. Is that a water park? Is that the water park in Naples? Or somewhere? This is a white ibis. It's actually real pretty. He's not sure what to think. I think I've seen that place. Oh, that's the newer one, right? It is. It's got to be mating season because that's awfully vibrant compared to normal. It's very pretty. Look at his eyes too. I don't know if you're picking it up, but they're blue. Okay, we have looked into that one before. So what'd you think? Pretty awesome. Nice little staycation. Or did you just go up there for the day? Awesome. Kristen had found that one before. She had showed me that. She was interested in that one. It's a cat's paw. Oh, it was a pub crawl. You did 4 out of 7? That's better than I would have made. Good morning, Amanda. My daughter has not found her cat yet, but she did just FaceTime me on my other phone. I hope she finds it. She moves today. She still has her apartment till May 6th, but I mean, talk about, it's stressful enough losing your cat in a regular circumstance, but when you have to move. Good morning, Cindy. Well, they went to their new apartment the other night, and their door didn't shut all the way, and when they came home, their door was wide open, and both of their cats were gone. They found her one cat upstairs in the same complex, just balled up, like in the fetal position, scared. And then her other cat she hasn't seen it at all. She got a Ring doorbell camera she installed, trying to see if she came around, but she hasn't yet. She's put up all sorts of stuff. She's done everything you could ever think of. She taught us all sorts of things through this experience. She had just registered the cat as an ESA for her new apartment on Friday morning too. So yeah, she's done everything. She did something that sent out alerts to all of the shelters and stuff, but then also some facial recognition thing. You need to find out why she FaceTimed you. Maybe good news. Well, the last time she FaceTimed me, I was thinking the same thing. But it wasn't. Welcome in, Brazil. Good to see you. Obrigado. Looks like we're going to be without power for 4 hours on Friday. Yeah, she actually was told not to put the litter box out. She put some other things out with the cat smell and her smell and stuff. But they have a lot of strays. by where she lives. Great minds think alike. I doubt anyone took it, honestly. There's so many cats up there in Orlando that are all around all the time. I doubt somebody did. I'm pretty sure the cat's still hiding. They're indoor cats, so she probably freaked out a little bit. At any rate. Back to the show. And it's quite the show this morning. God, this is beautiful. It smells so incredible this morning out here. It's like sun, sand, suntan lotion, and the ocean all mixed together perfectly. I don't know where the suntan lotion's coming from, but it's there. Yes, this is seaweed, yes. Quite a bit. Sargassum. It's still very fresh though, so it doesn't smell bad. That won't be the case as it starts to decompose a little bit. Time to meditate. Alright, take care, Miss Cindy. We have to catch up with you sooner than later. Yeah. It is a lot. That's why that guy's standing out past it, so he doesn't keep reeling through that. Oh, it looks like he's fly fishing, actually. Yeah, he's fly fishing. Gotta watch out for these fly fishermen. They will get you. He's extremely skilled, though. That guy makes it look easier than anybody else I've ever seen. Hey, level 14, Miss Cindy. Thank you for the rose. This is Marco Island, Florida, Tigertail Beach, located down here in southwest Florida along the Paradise Coast. We're below Naples, Florida. We're close to the Everglades. This is part of the 10,000 island chain. And world-class shelling. Not Marco Island, but 10,000 islands in general. Especially Keewaydin and Kais. Marco Island can deliver the goods, though. I didn't even see what you pinned. And starfish? Any starfish is probably what your question was? Yes. We have your traditional starfish, and we have the brittle sea stars, and the 9-legged sea stars, or brittle stars. That looks like that might be a cigarette boat out there, a power boat. That it is. It's so pretty out this morning. Make sure you folks are hitting that follow button. There goes a cormorant. We should try to keep track how many different animals we encounter today. But make sure you hit the follow button. We're trying to get to 50,000 here on TikTok. We're over 80,000 on our other platforms together with TikTok. So. But hopefully we can get to 75K on here by the end of the year. We get pretty much all of our followers through the live streams, as I don't follow the rules on the videos, so my videos don't really go viral or anything. So we get everybody through these lives, and it's great because it's a lot of people that obviously enjoy this exact content, so it works out pretty good. We have a really good group of people in here. Thanks, Fortuna Page. Good to see you again. Gracias. Good morning, Renee. Good morning. Barb Thompson. It's a great last name, the Thompson. It's a great last name. Probably the best of all time. Especially if you ask the people of the Bahamas. They love Thompsons. It's a nice Florida Fighting conch, Lou Longley. You know, I don't typically find starfish per se, but they find me. Even some octopi, baby octopi, have found us on the beach here before. Those are kind of interesting. Watch out for the little beak. They will bite you, right, Ruthie? Those and like giant squid are probably the things that scare me the most in the ocean. But welcome in, everybody. Please double tap your screen, share this out. We're going to be live for at least a couple more hours. We're going to go all the way to the end of the island here, the tip of Tigertail Beach on the north end, and see if there's anything magical over here. I have a feeling there might be. Oh, here's a huge coquina. It's one of the bigger coquinas you'll find. Trying to keep it from blowing away. Good morning, Bluebird. Good to see you, my friend. We went to New Smyrna yesterday. How was it? How was it? How was it? How was it? Got another cat's paw. This seaweed's making it a little bit harder to see the shells, so I gotta go a little bit slower. Good to see you too. Matter of fact, it's great to see you. It's great to see everybody else, and for some of you, it might be great to see me. Yes, this is what I look like. I need to shave. Don't judge. I'm staring at this bird right here. But good morning, everybody. Thanks for walking with me, and stick around if you want to receive a gift subscription. It's always possible to get one of those, but if you don't want to wait, please click the star and subscribe. You get entered into our next giveaway. You can also send gift subscriptions that way. Sorry, I'm staring at this bird. Peace out. Well, she did just FaceTime me, but as of now, she hasn't found her cat that I know of. Maybe she'll be in the live stream. Oh, there's another power boat. They're just coasting along there. Alright. But thanks for walking with me this morning. Hey, come on, TikTok. Let's see how many more people we can get in here, TikTok. We shouldn't have to end the live stream just to get more people in here, right? I mean, this is paradise. It's a beach walk. Who wouldn't want to walk on the beach right now? I think most people would. It's gorgeous here, Mark. This is a great island. At one point, it was named the #1 island in the United States by TripAdvisor and #4 in the world. That was 10 years ago. And I personally think this island's better now than it was 10 years ago, but It's just one man's opinion. Marco, M-A-R-C-O, Marco, like Marco Polo. So when we flip these over, we're looking for purple on the inside with a white outer lip. Purple with a white lip will fetch you $40. Anna Maria Island, I still haven't been up there yet, but I need to. I love Sheep's Head, and their pier produces quite a bit. There's a bunch of black skimmers. One of the cooler shorebirds right there. They will skim the water for a drink. One part of their beak is longer than the other. And they'll scoop up a drink and scoop up some fish, like the little minnows. Yes, Marco Island. Here in Southwest Florida. Here's a pretty colorful calico scallop. You can see how purple that is. Yes, the FFC is the shorter name for the Florida fighting conch. So if you ever hear us say FFC, that's what we're referring to. Got lots of jingles out here this morning. Some black ones right here. Wind is picking up too. Thank you for sharing out my live. I really do appreciate that, Jamie and Harisi. Are you using a gimbal? I can see it in the shadows. I don't know how to answer that. You can check my Amazon storefront to see exactly what I use on these live streams and what I've used in the past too. Just click the live streamer essentials tab. I have a DJI 016 currently. Big Damn Marco, work begins on replacing your parents' 1997 era pool deck. Heck yeah. It's a good time of year to do it. They want to put a pool in the place we just moved into. Thank you for the lemon, buddy, Mystic Mama. That'll get you guys up in the wish list box for the whole live stream up top there. And it does make me feel like I drank lemonade. It's weird, but that's a horse muscle. That purple inside there on that shell. God, it's gorgeous out. We're approaching Hideaway Beach on the other side there. Thank you, Marianne. That'll get you in the wish list box up top. And it literally does make me pucker every time I see that, which is actually a good thing when you're out here in the heat. It makes you think you actually tasted that for just a second. That's a fun one. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for walking with me this morning. TikTok. Let's get some more people in here, TikTok. Come on, TikTok. We need some more people in here, TikTok. If you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. Help me get to 50K. Ooh. Now, we don't get very many of these down here in good condition in this part of Florida. This is probably the best. Yeah, this is the best one I've ever found. This will probably go in my hutch. Anybody want to identify this little guy? That is in pristine condition, except for right there. But We don't normally get them like this. If we have the pleasure of finding one other one today, we don't find very many of these. I'll show you the difference, because it won't look like this. That's a good shell. That might be a good sign right there. Exactly. And a chestnut turban. Thanks for the lightning bolts. Lightning strikes once again here. This is actually not this is not super far from where I found my Genonia on this part of the beach back last summer. Just up ahead. Hey, what's up, Jose? I was filming a video the other night, and at the end of the video, I give you a shout out, and I get Kiki on the camera real quick. So you'll have to watch. I might not remember to tag you. This is Marco Island, Florida, Paradise Coast, Southwest Florida, and if you know the answer to any of these questions, feel free to jump into the conversation. It only helps me with the algorithms. What teams were playing again? I think it was at St. Louis. Were they playing St. Louis? Hey, happy Monday, Christina. That warms the cockle of my heart. That's a cockle right there. Yes, I saw that. I was watching that game for a little bit on TV. I wasn't really paying attention, I'm not going to lie, but I did have it on. Christina, I did see your email. I didn't have a chance to respond yet because I was leaving to go live stream. But, I mean, personally for you, I obviously think you should get the horse conchs. I like the more orangish ones, or the candy corn ones. But there's several. I'll send you some pictures. But I think they kind of have more of a Florida State coloring to them too. But I also can do like I have tequila bottles that I can put shells in, sand and shells. Or like if you have like a cool crystal bowl or something that you can set a bunch of them in on your desk, that'd be cool, I would think. What will it take to convince Mrs. Bob for Xerxes? You'd have to eliminate her altogether. You know, like dogs have a pack. There's a hierarchy in the pack. Well, if that was the same for cats, you know, in their pride, I would definitely not be at the top of the list. How do we order? That's a good question. You can reach out to me and send me an email. There's a link right here in the bio on TikTok. It goes to 808 at mywalksinparadise.com and request. You can request my shell inventory and price list so you can see everything I have currently for sale. Or if you have specific things you're looking for, just let me know. I'll try to be as specific as possible, even down to the size of the shell you're looking for and whatnot. We have some videos on here that will show you our beach finds. So a lot of those items, we even have a few videos showing you everything that's for sale. So you could check some of those if you need to learn the names. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much. But you can just simply send me an email. At some point I might list them on my website, mywalksinparadise.com, or even do a couple like collections, like multiple shell sets here in the TikTok shop. But right now that's the easiest way to do it, and the more you buy, the more you save. So that won't be the case once we do it put it in the stores. Alligators, yes. You won't see them that often down here by the beach. They don't really like the salt water. They can tolerate the brackish water. But we do get crocodiles in this part of Florida too when it gets warmer. You're welcome. Shanine Serrano. This is Marco Island, Florida. We're on Tigertail Beach and we're going to make it all the way to the tip of the tail. If you check out Marco Island from the aerial view, you'll see the island is shaped kind of like a tiger. Good morning, April. Those of you that missed last night's, we tried a live stream on YouTube with the snook light in the canal. It was a little wavy, windy, but it was still kind of cool. You can catch that by clicking the live tab on YouTube. And those ones get automatically uploaded by YouTube. It was cool. It was cool. It was actually fun sitting out there. But when it's calm, you really can see a lot. Aw, thank you so much, Christina. Morning. At least I'm not thirsty today. Why does the lemon buddy look angry? I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. I thought before it was like a smiley face. Well, maybe it's spiked. Maybe it's not a lemonade. It's got some alcohol in it. Maybe that's why. It's still delicious though, and it is funny. It really does make my mouth pucker every time I see that damn thing. So no dry mouth on these walks when we do the lemon buddies. For the wish list, if you want to get up top in that wish list box, everybody, that's the wish list item for this live stream. We will keep it up there the whole time, so even if we hit the goal, that will stay up for the whole live. It's happy till it gets drained. True. Well, I'm happy until it does. But then I do kind of get happy after that too. Green light was relaxing. He smiles on one, then he gets bothered. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. He's wrecking my wish list game. That's not a good idea. Don't get everybody upset at you, lemon buddy. You're supposed to be our pal. Maybe he's kind of like me and he wants to relax a little bit, so he doesn't want to have to work so hard. It's a beautiful lightning walk. Alright, please make sure you double tap that screen and share this out. And don't forget, you can subscribe by clicking that star down below. You get access to all our custom emotes entered into our live giveaways and more. You can also send gift subscriptions that way. We've already had, I think 10. I think we got 10 this morning already. Gift subscriptions. So 10 lucky people received one of those. And they're now entered in our giveaways too. Did I know about shells? No. I mean, I had... years ago in, I can't remember if it was end of high school or beginning of college. I think it was end of high school. We went to Daytona Beach for spring break during bike week. And the only thing I got myself to bring home was a little sand and shell bottle that I still have to this day. Other than that, I knew nothing about shells. And I picked up a few along the way the first few years down here. That, you know, just things that look kind of cool or different. But it was these live streams that started me really doing it, because people actually started telling me, those are worth a lot of money, Bob. You should probably think about picking some of those up and selling them. And that's kind of how it all started. Good morning, Renata. No, this is great. Now most of the peoples have gone. There's still quite a few here. It's only going to get slower than this the next few months here. It's going to be great. I grabbed this one for you, Renee. Or do you prefer the ones that have holes in them so you can put them on things? Want broken shells or ones with holes? Broken ones with holes. If you're still in here. currently have over 7,000 shells for sale. Sand dollars, shark's teeth, crab pieces, crabs, horseshoe crab molts, which are pretty cool. You love them all? Alright. Well, that's good because I really love broken shells. What's up, Captiva Joe? Thanks for sharing this out. Appreciate that. We're back in the C4 League. They moved us down. We're 81st right now in today's rankings. 81st. 82nd. But welcome in, everybody. Make sure you hit that follow button, please, and thank you. And give me a follow on another platform. Check the Linktree link in the bio or right on my website, mywalksinparadise.com. Every beach we go to, I get the sand and shell memory box. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I do make sand and shell bottles myself. Hey, Renata, here's part of a sand dollar for you. So great out. Such a good day to be on the beach. Imperfections make things perfect. I love the broken shells. Yeah, and we're all broken a little bit, right? So it's kind of poetic. I love them. You can get some really cool things out of the broken ones, but I love putting them in bottles too. Here's a purplish semele. Another one of my favorites. Yeah, I mean, little hickory doesn't, little hickory can be good for micro shells, but little hickory doesn't produce a ton of good shells. Barefoot Beach occasionally will have some, especially down by the pass. And then Lover's Key, the north end, well, both ends of Lover's Key can be pretty good. This is Tigertail Beach in Marco Island, Florida. Good morning, Jeff. Thank you, Bluebird. Delicious. Was he angry that time? A lot of minis on barefoot. What I love is I love micro sand dollars, and a lot of times on barefoot by Wiggins Pass, I find micro sand dollars, which are like my favorite. Hey, Mikasa Natsukasa. Did you enjoy your time in Southwest Florida? It was sour-faced. Oh, it makes sense. Now I get it. Did you hear that, Christina? It's a sour face. Here's a blue crab. We're not taking this guy home today. We took one home the other day, and it stunk up my whole car on the ride home. We do like crabs, but they got to be cooked a little longer. Haven't found a lot of good ones. Yeah, it's just the time of year. It hasn't been too windy either. No good storms. But I found some good ones over the summer, even though it's supposed to be the worst time of the year. It has sour face. That is a blue crab, and their claws are delicious. Delicious claws. Yes, a seesaw accessory. Yes, the winter is the shelling season, really. Especially after winter storm systems that bring a lot of wind, especially from particular directions. But tropical storms and hurricanes deliver big time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have another active year. So if you can get to the beach right after a storm, a big storm, especially if the winds are blowing everything onto the beach, it can be incredible. What's up, upstate New York? One of my moderators is from upstate New York. Pine bush. Got an orangish simile, I think. Yep. We're starting to see some more stuff here. We might want to slow down. See what we can find. Welcome in, Paris. Welcome in. There's a lot of stuff up here too. Maybe I'll hit that on the walk back. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for walking with me this morning. This is My Walks in Paradise. Some people call me 808 or 8 or Mr. Paradise. Some just call me Bob. I don't know why, but they do. And we just go with it. So you can be part of the Bob Squad by hitting that star and subscribing. You could become an official member, I should say. But if you want to join the Bob Squad, just click the follow button. You can also join our Bob Squad chat group on Clapper. Once you follow me over there, it'll ask you to join that. It's a great resource. I share what I'm going to be doing, where, when. We go live here, YouTube, Clapper, Twitch. And you can also share screenshots and different things in there with everybody from the Bob Squad, or ask for prayers or help. If you're feeling down, we try to keep these live streams a little bit more positive, but life isn't always sunshine and rainbows, even in paradise. So if you need some help or you need some advice or whatever, you can ask it in there. But it's a good resource to have. If you want to know what's going on with me, where I'm at, what I'm doing, especially sometimes when I disappear for a while, you'll know exactly why. There's another turkey wing. Perfect candidate for our broken shell bottle. I'll have some of those available for sale again very soon. One of them in particular is almost full. It's beautiful out here right now. It's starting to warm up though. Part of a sand dollar. No, it's a whole sand dollar actually. Just for you, Renata. I'm not taking this, but there you go, Renata. If you've never looked up the religious or spiritual meaning of the sand dollar, it's a pretty interesting read. I have a video on it a while back, but it'll be quicker to just Google it. Good stuff. And no, not all brown sand dollars are alive. how do you clean the brown off, or the barnacles? Barnacles, if you dip stuff and shells and stuff in, well, if you soak them a little while in bleach water, the barnacles will typically pop right off. I like to use dental tools, like the metal dental picks, to pop them off. Works pretty good. Broke one and 7 doves were in it. I always thought there was 5 doves in them. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I love the number 7. I've never seen a live one. Yeah, hey, good morning, Mary. But you can soak them in bleach water or peroxide. Back to that question about the brown ones. Carol, one of my seashell experts, she likes to use peroxide to bleach them. You can also just put them out in the sun. A lot of times the sun will do the work for you. Yeah, those are called micro sand dollars, Brittany, and I absolutely love them. I've gotten up to $20 for those. Those are my favorites. I like this if you can fit it in a tequila bottle with the sand and shells. I love doing that. It's not very easy. Yeah, I thought it was 5. That one was a big sand dollar. 7 came out. That's so cool. That's such good luck. But I mean, it does make sense if it's big, because it's part of their mouth and jaw and stuff. So. But I thought it was always the same amount. So that's an interesting one for me. Learn something new every day. Alright, now we're at the pass. This is where it could get good. The passes on these islands is where the action normally is. It's another simile. We have found one in Panama City Beach fully intact. I have so many for sale. I even have some of the fossilized ones, or the cool patterns like the turtle pattern, Petoskey pattern. Well, too, with the sand dollars, there is a cyclical too. You will have time periods where you won't find too many at all, even out on the sandbars. And then there'll be tons of them. Found a flat. Oh man, that's one of my absolute favorite shells. I get very excited, especially if you can find one that's whole. As far as no blemishes, you know. Love them. My son found it in the water, kind of on a shelf of sand. Yeah, it's like here. This is Sand Dollar Spit. It's the sandbar that kind of wraps around the beach here, and a lot of them will be propped up on the spit, or it'll spit them out over here on the sandbar, I should say, not the spit. But thanks for walking with me, everybody. Come on, TikTok. Let's get some people in here, TikTok. We don't want to end the live stream. I might have to end the live stream, TikTok. Don't worry, guys. I'm not talking to you. We need to get at least 200 people in here, I would think. You can do it. You can do it. But you guys can help by double tapping and sharing this out. Your gifts, your watch time, your comments all add up with the algorithms to feed them so they're happy. If you want to get in that wish list box up top, send the lemon buddy, and that'll keep you up there for the duration of our live stream. Howdy, Corpus Christi. What's up, Illinois? I was born in Blue Island. once upon a time. I'm glad I brought my snack, Rinny, if you're still in here. Ooh, speaking of Rinny and her mom, Sandy, here we go. Another absolutely gorgeous rose petal tone. 15 of these are $10. 15 will get you 10 bucks. Coming to Marco end of May. I cannot wait. It's so great here, Emily. It really is. It's a very special place. And you have sea turtles showing up, laying their nests right around them. Should be good. Here's my sailboat out here. We get enough of you here on Bob Day one year here, August 8th. Maybe you guys can come out here and help me recover my sailboat. Can't do it on my own. It's a little too heavy. It's a Tampa top snail. How has the shelling been? The shelling hasn't been very good. It hasn't. But that can all change with the right winds or a good storm system. This is a zombie boat from Hurricane Irma. Oof. Wow. Let's get this guy back in the water. What do we have here, Carol or Ruthie? You guys still in here? This is pretty cool. It's very soft. Or anybody else that knows what this is. It's an inkfish. Sea hare. It's definitely not sea pork. I know that. Let's get you out here, pal. There you go. No, you need to keep going. Stop it. Go back to your home. Well, that's cool. I probably should have filmed that, actually. Coming back, anyways. My daughter did not find her cat yet. Inkfish, Beth? It's definitely alive. I felt the life in it, even through the scuba boots. It's alive! It's alive. And, speaking of alive, subscribe to keep me alive. Hit that star, subscribe to keep your host alive. Actually, subscribe to keep me alive. Get it? There's one of the best. Oh, what do we have here? A dolphin. Yay. It's coming right up to us. I knew we would see something cool down here today. It's just chilling right there, look. Just chilling. Oh, I was looking with my own eyes at it, and I'm sorry I took you guys off of him. Oh, it's so cute. trying to stun the fish right there. Wasn't a very hard slap. Well, we're gonna stay here for a minute. Wasn't a very hard slap though. I didn't see your comment, but it's funny. See if bait comes back closer. Lots of dolphins at the north end and south end of the island. Oh, there he goes. He's so close that I can't zoom in that far. Definitely interested in something right there, and I don't see any other dolphin with us run. It's almost like there's something on the ocean floor it's interested in. So cool. Oh, I guess I should get out my other phone and record, huh? Good Lord. Oh, he's going after it. Oh, yeah. So awesome. Here he comes, right up to us. Woohoo! How awesome was that? Did you get it? I don't think you got it. So cool. I had a feeling. Sea hare, aka inkfish. Thank you, Beth. There he's going over there. I don't see a fish in his mouth, but he might have it. How cool is that? What do you guys think? Was that worth me walking down here this morning for you guys? I think so. It was worth it for myself just to walk down here. See that? He's going over here. He must have gotten the fish. He's probably beating it up right now. It was so cool. I mean, it got within 10 feet of me, but I actually thought it was going to come all the way up. I thought we were gonna have a magical National Geographic moment. It was pretty close to one of those anyways. It's one of the better ones. Thank you, Renata. Yeah, he's heading that way. He's saying hello. It was so cool. It was incredible. Aw. What is that? What was that? Splashy? That was cool. What is that? I've never seen that. Hello, Wednesday. Coolest thing ever. Yeah, they are awesome. Hey, what's up, Carla? Daydreamer. Somebody said my first time here. Tara? Well, that's a great way to welcome you in. Hit the follow if you haven't already done so. Be part of the Bob Squad. You'll see more stuff like that. We're coming into the time of year down here where we're going to start seeing a lot of manatee. And even manatee matings and stuff. So you're going to see aggregates of manatee around the island. But we always have dolphin. Most live streams we see them. But especially on the north and south end of the island. Yeah, it was a great welcome for you. We have some pretty incredible live streams. Man upstairs likes to show off on these lives for everybody. You are following? Thank you so much. This is Marco Lauren. We're on the north end of Tigertail Beach. Oh yeah, lots of manatee. I hope we get to see them in my canal here coming up too, in my backyard. We just moved into that house. I would expect to see them when it gets a little cooler too in the winter months, that we might see a few in there. There's another one, Beth, I think. Yeah, that is another one of those sea hares, the inkfish. A little one. I have never seen those. There's another one, Carla. What? Is anybody keeping track how many different types of animals we've seen so far? Sorry. Got distracted. It happens to the best of us, folks. I'll catch up on your comments if I miss something. Let's get this guy real quick. Another sea hare or inkfish. It is so good. God, it's great. We've had some pretty amazing things happen on these live streams. Some of you that have been following me for a while. Some cool clouds, some cool sunsets, some cool stuff. Yeah, that's why you gotta come out. Even with the sunsets, you never know what you're gonna get. It's always worth trying to check them out. Weather in January, it just depends, but that is the coldest time of year for us. But we get spurts where we'll have a couple days of very cold weather, or maybe even a couple weeks. But like this winter, it was still pretty nice. This is Marco Island, Florida. And we're on Tigertail Beach. Are they poisonous or venomous? I don't think so, but Beth would know. Beth is my sea hare expert. Always worth it. It is. Tamasa is great out here today. I still have yet to look to see what the temperature was. Feels wonderful. Oh, that washed me up an orange scallop. Can never pass that up. Well, we might. We're gonna go all the way down to the pass here, Paula. I expect to see more dolphin down here. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to walk all the way down today. We got just to this point the other day, and then we turned around. We made it like right over that way. So, and then we walked up here for a minute. But we didn't make it all the way to the end. It smells amazing. Did you miss anything? Yeah. If you didn't see the sea hares or inkfish, and if you didn't see the dolphin that we were watching out there make a charge right at us. You guys see how shallow that water was that dolphin was in? That's a big dolphin. So this is why I always tell everybody the first cut on the beach, we don't have it on this side of the island, but most of the time when you first enter the water here, you'll have a deeper section. You'd be surprised how big a dolphin, manatee, sharks can be that can get right into that water. Hey, that guy from there. Hey, you're from there? I've been there. Number 477, that's a good number. Yeah, I just filmed a baby one too. That's the first two I've seen. Well, maybe there's some toxic algae in this seaweed that they're enjoying. So they serve a good purpose too. Thanks, Tara. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, Ruthie, your birth shell. Here you go, Ruthie. Just for you, kid. You know, I don't even have one of these in my hutch. Probably should put one in there. And we have a seraph. Thanks again, Tara. I think I'm still zoomed in a little bit. There we go. Got a worm shell or a worm snail. Some people call them a curlicue. Here's a white semele. That's more white. Good morning, Sandy. I found a beautiful rose petal talon this morning. In your honor. And that dolphin encounter we just had was incredible. It's one of the better ones. That's probably a top 10 moment on my walks in paradise. Anytime you hear me yell and scream for stuff that happens on here, you know it was a good day. Ooh, speaking of a good day. Good eye, good morning, St. Petersburg. Who said that? Mad Dog Murph, welcome in. Auger. I found 9 pieces of sea glass, Rebecca, in 9 years. Your bird shell is lame. I did, yeah, we happened to get out the camera right before, and I started recording that too. Look at this beauty. This is in my top 4 shells. This is the King's Crown Conch. And that one's, you know, it's got nice teeth on it. They're not super big, but the coloring is great on this one, and there's not a lot of work to clean it up. So that's always a bonus. Good morning, Ohio. Good to see you, Emma. Why what? Sorry. Well, you know, even the manatee, I've had them come right up on the sand. And, you know, sharks, too, will come up after a fish. They'll beach them to the south. Dolphin are a little smarter. But that was very close. That was within 10 feet of me, and you see how shallow this water is right now. That's pretty crazy. It's like a foot of water at best. And he was on his side, if you noticed. That's a keeper. It was. Welcome in, Canada. This is Marco Island, Florida, here in the Paradise Coast of Southwest Florida. The UV is super high this time of year. Normally not as bad in the morning, but it does not take long for it to get bad. It'll probably be 11. This is the north end of the island. This is the tip of Tigertail, right down here. Why you? Why me? I don't know. I just go with it. It's 80. It feels like 82 right now. I don't see the UV. And the UV's 6 right now. It is super calm. Work has me in and out. Find anything good? Oh my god, so many good stuff. We've had a couple sea hares that were cool, but this dolphin was being weird. It was slapping its tail, obviously to stun the fish or whatever it was going after down there. And it chased it right up to us, straight at us. Like all in this shallow water. It was awesome. Creepy calm. Well, it's windy on the other side of the island, so it's like being blocked over here because it's extremely windy. There. There's more of these dragonflies. This is heavenly down here. What island? Marco Island. That's nice. Well, my friends messaged me from Michigan last night. It was 77. And it's funny, years ago they came down here and hung out with us. And they were like, why don't we do lanais like this in Michigan? So they kind of built their own screened in porch, but it's more like a lanai off the back of their house. And they had just swapped out all their couches for a table, so they were playing cards. And coincidentally, my wife and I were sitting on our lanai, and we were thinking about playing cards when they sent us that. It was pretty funny. We played a lot of cards with them when they were here. Maybe I'll find my glasses. Those glasses probably disintegrated by now. That salt water really can eat up stuff pretty quick. I know. So this is what the north end of the island looks like right now, though. Whatever that storm system that came through recently, the wind, it beat up this side of the island pretty bad. Look at that. That's a fresh one right there. Look at that simile. Hinged simile. Oh my God, barbecue. That's our favorite game. Being from Michigan, not everybody plays euchre, so it's hard to find people that play euchre. They wanted us to play cribbage. We didn't really understand that one. They like that one too. But there's an app on our phone that you can play euchre on, and you can invite other people, like your friends and stuff. So we play with our son sometimes. Going to build a lanai too? Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think of that. Yeah, it's definitely a Midwest thing. Euchre is a Midwest thing. This was a brown pelican. You have to adult now? I'm so sorry. Well, I will keep playing in your honor, Bluebird. I'm not going to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Michigan game for sure. I just went to a euchre tournament. They do have a lot of people from Michigan on the island during season, and they did have a euchre tournament at one of the churches. Also, Rook, I haven't played that one. Played gin or gin rummy. Time for me to fly. All right, take care. Take care, my Thompson sister. I will enjoy it. I'm thoroughly enjoying this today. Look at that one, Ruthie. It's looking Rose Murixy there. It's looking very good here, isn't it? I just feel like there's good stuff coming. I mean, that dolphin was incredible, and if that's the best thing that happens, well worth it. But I just feel like some special stuff's going to happen on this walk today. I already missed the beach, and it's only been a week, right, Danny? It's a beauty. That is a beauty. Played spoons? I haven't played spoons. Can be a bit violent. I like violence. You missed the dolphin, Beth? Don't worry. I happened to pull out my phone right before all the cool stuff happened, and I recorded him. He's so amazing. So you thinking I should brush my feet through some of these shells, Ruthie? Is that what you're saying? So good. This is a special scallop too, by the way. Anybody want to identify? Ruthie will. But anybody else want to give it a shot? I didn't see any when I was in Miramar. I would expect when we get down to the tip of the tail here that we'll see more dolphin. Thank you for sharing this out. Thanks for your watch time, your comments. That would have been a great lace murex. Your shares, your gifts, all of that help with the algorithms. Come on, TikTok. Let's get more than 200 people in here, TikTok. And we really need you to hit that follow button when you stop in here. We're trying to get to 50,000. Once we hit 50,000, man, it's going to be a fun ride after that. I so want to keep this for you, Renee. I just don't have a lot of room in my pockets. Let's think about it. We'll think about it. I have like 7 or 8 Rosemeric still for sale too. I have a couple really impressive ones. Hopefully this isn't a shelling group that they're gonna dump off right here on me. It's possible. It's possible. Maybe they were just on a Dolphin cruise. And I bet they didn't see what we did. Thanks a lot, Katie. Thank you so much. Be gone. Hurry, hurry. I know. I started going. Alright, I gotta get to the end of this really quick. But typically they come from the other way, so hopefully they're just going back. That's my hope. Morning. It's a Dolphin Explorer. It is. That's when I start elbowing people and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But you don't want to go to a concert with me. I'm not a fan of concerts with people pushing everybody and stuff. I lose it. I have lost it at those before. Don't put Bobby in a corner. Oh man, it's good. Looks like these people aren't coming here to wreck my day. Good night, Indonesia. It's only 10 o'clock in Indonesia? I thought it'd be later than that. Well, get some rest, my friend. The old hockey moves come out, yes. If I had a stick, I would butt end them for sure. Bonjour. This is Paradise Coast, Southwest Florida. Is the water cold? About 78 degrees. I don't think it's too cold. Pretty good. Especially for this time of year. Pretty good. He shoots and scores. Meg's Fine Fragrances. How you doing, Meg? Good to see you, Meg. Here's a purplish semele for you. Well, I have the best service down here, which is Verizon. But I couldn't come to this part of the island for the last, 6 weeks. There was too many people on the island. The bandwidth was not strong once you got down onto Tigertail Beach. They were sucking it up further up the island, I guess. Look at that beautiful little micro scallop. Good to see you, Tamasa. I hope you have a great night. Get some good rest. Hopefully this helps a little bit. God, it is so great out here. We get to the end of the island, I'm gonna have a snack break. We'll set you down and let you enjoy a little bit. Damn it, Jim. I jinxed myself. They are here. The shellers have arrived. Only looks like a couple of them, but they beat me to the punch. But it's all Jim's fault, so if you see Jim, tell Jim it's because of him. Thanks a lot, Jim. Hi, Miss Marco. See you on the beach this fall? Have a condo in South Seas? Nice, Kiki. I might have seen you. That actually, your face kind of looks familiar to me. but I could be wrong. You do look kind of familiar. You go to Residence Beach at all? Bob, just tell us how wonderful it is, please. Oh, Beth, I'm telling you, man, it is so wonderful out here today. You have no idea, my friend. So wonderful. That's a beautiful FFC. It is just gorgeous out. I love the beach, so probably. All right, yeah, I think I have seen you. It's a great place to be, for sure. I need that, or pretend that I'm there. Do it. I dare you. That's actually the whole point of these, even my 4K longer walks. It's to hopefully trick your brain into thinking that you were here. And it's not hard to trick our brains, actually. That you saw the sun. More descriptive. Oh, man. As the sun is just hitting off my skin, the smell of skin jerky mixed with the sea salt air, caressed with the suntan lotion sand, just engulfs all my senses. And it smells like a fruit stand in Hawaii. If you saw the bobcat swimming video in Marco on the news, that was me. I did see that. Nice. Yeah, I like to go down to like Kais Island, Dickman's, and at the low tides they swim in between the islands over there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But a cool tan too, yes. Skin jerky. That's why I try to avoid tanning beds. That's just too much of a jerky smell for me to think that that's a good thing for my skin. We were headed to Kuwait, and oh, that's so cool. Yeah, they do. Hector Alley, I don't know if you follow Southwest Florida Shell Guide or SWFL Shell Guide. Allie, she takes people on tours, but Hector's one of her captains, and he was telling me about that the one day. He's seen a lot of them at low tide going between the islands. He also told me about that because I was going to camp out there, so he made me aware. So, you know, that you might be able to get up early in the morning and see a bunch of them. Look at that. That's a great shell right there. Good morning, Lori. Nice to see that Bob Squad badge by Umbrella Island. Nice. Yeah, I used them too, but I always was skeptical of the smell. Sorry, there was a bunch of fish that just jumped out of the water, so I was trying to see if there was something chasing them. It's a good thing about this part of the island, you can see really well in the water here. Anything comes through. That's a great cat's paw right there. The good thing is most of the best shells aren't on this part of the island, typically. So hopefully it's just regular stuff in here. Like this top snail. And we'll walk to the river from our condo, so we may have passed each other. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm the guy that looks like he's obsessed with his phone. A lot of people think that I am like taking selfies or just talking on my phone while I'm walking the beach. So if you saw a guy doing that, that was me. Gorgeous, gorgeous shell. Oh, it's broken though. I do live here year round, yes. Is this the ocean? Yes, it is. It's Gulf of Mexico, but it's part of the Atlantic Ocean. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, that's a shelling tour Dolphin cruise boat. Thanks, Kiki. Do you sit in the shallow part of the water? Sometimes I do. Sometimes there's different reasons for doing that. But mainly on these super hot beach walks, I have to sit in the water for a little bit and cool down. Alright, so we got 7 people that came off of this boat. And my eyes are better than theirs. Except for that kid. I gotta watch this kid and keep this kid from stealing all the shells from me. There's a pelicant right there. I jinxed myself. I did. Oh well. I live where they vacation. So they can beat me to a few shells. They paid a lot of money too. But it's much easier to do what they just did than to walk all the way here. But sometimes the hardest things have the biggest rewards. Hello, Christine. I sat in the water last August on the point, did decent micro shelling. You know, I keep forgetting to look at the temperature. I don't want to have to make Beth use Alexa. Thanks for the heads up. Have a great day, Angel. Good morning, Joan. 82 degrees on Marco. Sorry, the property manager was saying the power was still on at our other house, and she wanted to make sure we weren't paying for it still. Yeah, it's 80, feels like 82. Angel said the power is still on at the other house, FYI, so just make sure it's not still for us. No negativity? What? What time are you going to be live streaming tomorrow? I do not know. I do not know. As we get into the warmer months, though, it'll be earlier in the mornings or later in the evenings for the most part. But even last night, I was live streaming after dark. The snook light in the back of our house on YouTube, which was pretty cool. What's up, Matt? Thank you, Wendy. If you guys want to get in that box up top, you can send the wish list item. That'll keep you in that box for the whole live stream. We're gonna have a little snack over here. It's like a little remote island back here on this part. It's kind of like Gilligan's Island. Get some shade on the boat. Yeah, they wouldn't notice that it wasn't part of their tour. Show everyone what Matt looks like. Matt is the only live streamer that is my godson. Here's a big mermaid toenail. Look at this thing. That was a big mermaid. Thanks for the lemon, buddy. It looks like it was staged, I know, right? Storyline has changed so much. Yeah, and it even changed here recently, too. A lot of washouts. Yeah, mywalksinparadise.com. You can check that out. You can check the Linktree link in the bio here on TikTok. Oh, I am in paradise. Those are not hotels. That's a resort. Those are condos. That's Hideaway Beach. They also have a golf course on the other side over there. It's a private beach. But if you can access it from the water side, you have fair game to up to the high tide line. There he is. There's Matt. Matt's a good dude. I can safely say that. Where on Marco is this? This is all the way at the tip of Tigertail Beach, the northernmost point. Where is the iced coffee? I think they might have one of those in the list. I'm gonna stick with iced water for now. But I see the wind picking up over here, Ruthie. It's nice and calm around the bend though. We'll go back out in the water over there in a little bit. Yes, his walks across the Hudson are legendary. That's Isle of Capri's. Isles of Capri, I should say. Isle of Capri's. Like Capri Sun. Can I swim here? Oh yes, this is a great place to swim. But I'd be careful when you get into some of these passes because the currents can really start ripping. But yes, it's great swimming. That's Marco Island, Florida. Yeah, that's Miles. That's exactly what I think. I think when people are going to see this, it's going to make them feel terrible. That's why I do this. So that's silly, Miles. That's pretty silly, don't you think? Well, let's take a poll here. We're going to do it. Miles, stick around. Miles, stick around. We're going to do a poll. Watch this. Here's a poll. Smile if this makes you happy. Cry if it makes you depressed. Smile if it makes you happy. Cry if it makes you depressed. Smile for happy. Cry for depressed. We shall see, Miles. We'll put it to the test. Please give an honest answer, folks. Does this make you depressed watching my live streams? Wicked happy. 33-0. We've never had. Even Miles isn't voting against it. Miles, you got to at least vote against it. Miles, you can't say it makes you feel good. I hope it does. But I would have to say you're probably depressed to begin with. And maybe we can help you. Five, four, three, two, one. That's the first shutout in the history of the polls here on My Walks in Paradise. First shutout. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And a fun fact for you. You know, because I do get a lot of people say only rich people live there and all this stuff. It's actually not true. A lot of people bought here a long time ago when it was pretty cheap on this island. And they're retired. And they live on fixed incomes. And they're still driving their cars from the 90s. True story. There's a lot of people out here that don't have a lot of money that live on this island too. Hello, Israel. Say if you stay in the light blue water, you won't get caught in the current. Well, actually, sometimes right along the beach here, in this particular spot, the current will be very strong. So it just depends. Happy therapeutic. Oh yeah, I definitely try to laugh things off. I've dealt with depression, PTSD, and anxiety my whole life, so I do recommend laughter is sometimes the best medicine. Here's a Halloween pennant dragonfly. But Miles, I don't know. I don't know if this is your jam or not. I kicked myself for not buying when new condos were 165. I know, right? Even not too long ago, there were some houses for like 200 out here. Many sharks, yes. We do have a lot of sharks in Southwest Florida. Lots of bait fish. It's also why we have lots of dolphin. They stay year-round. But unlike other parts of Florida, shark attacks are very uncommon here because the water is very, very clear for the most part. Bye, Miles. Have a good one. It's just not the place for you, Miles. Let it go, let it go. You live on Cape Cod, the shark capital? We do have tons of sharks down here, though. It's Monday. It's okay. We get 1 out of 100,000 people that aren't happy. I'd say we're doing all right. If you can trick your brain to have anxiety, you can trick it to get rid of it. The mind is a very powerful thing. This is what I was saying earlier. We can trick you to even thinking you were here. I muted Miles, Beth, and I blocked Miles. That was me. And you don't have to yell about it. We only yell "Watch Bob" in here. That's the only one we yell. That little shark's eye. I am on my bike, so not in the chat. I look forward to seeing your lives every day. Yeah. I live in Arizona, so this makes me jelly. I can't be there, but hopefully planning to visit. I need to make it up to Jacksonville, actually. What's up, Nani? Yeah, when it's calmer at night, we're going to see a lot of stuff in that snook light. It was fun last night. Beth was in there, so was April. It was pretty cool, I thought, anyways. I think they liked it. It's nice that I can at least hear the waves, right? If you can't be here, it's nice to be here in the moment so you feel like you were here. Serene place brings peace. It's my biggest fear of having a live mean people. It does, I mean, it doesn't bother me that much anymore. But, you know, that is the one downside. You will get some of that, for sure. We have a pretty good group in here. So won't deal with it that much, but. Morning, Lee. Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Thank you, Rose. It was still relaxing, but it's just like you can't believe how clear you can see everything when it's calm back there. Thanks for the roses, Ruby. You know, my birthstone is the ruby. You're welcome, Becky. Brown pelican. I am a July baby. Bella. It's makes working a lot nicer. Work from home. My wife is doing that right now. She did Friday as well, and she's been sitting on the lanai working. Barb, I thought you said so glad to hear you're not smacking. That's what I thought. I was born on July 10th. July 10th. I was born on 7/10 at 7/17. 7 plus 10. My friend is a realtor in Marco. Nice. They do pretty well here. I do love 4th of July too. I like it even more if I was still allowed to do fireworks, but sometimes in life you make one little mistake and then you can't ever have fun anymore. Hey, Peter. Thanks for lighting up my rose gallery. God, you light up my heart too, brother. How's it going? You're turning, Shatney? You're turning the big 50? My son was born 7/7 at 7:07. I was 7 pounds, 7 ounces. So, I do like the number 7. Thanks, Ruby. I almost set our neighbor's house on fire. And I gave my dog serious issues because he dove under the car, and then the fireworks, it was like a mortar cannon that had like a grand finale, so it shot a bunch of them and it rolled in 360, so it got everything. We were diving to take cover. The dog went under the car, blew up under the car, and ruined my dog. And anytime it would rain or anything, you'd have to drug him pretty bad, but he gets so spooked he would run right through the glass sliding doors. Ooh, there's a snook. I have proof. That's so awesome, Mandy. Oh, I'm a numbers guy, so I have a couple accounting degrees. I love numbers. So that's awesome. You're in the right place. Just know this. You were meant to be here. This is Marco Island, Florida. Oh, this was a long time ago, but I kind of got in trouble and I got grounded from fireworks permanently. Your son was on 7/7 also? That's so cool. Daughter was 3/3. My son was born on 12/3 at 3/12. Yeah. They say time heals all wounds, Ruby, but sometimes I don't know. It takes a long time. There's a lot of people in here that have dealt with the loss of a parent or a spouse. 7/8/77. They do fireworks here for us right at Residence Beach. July 5th, you were a dud. I keep lagging. It could be where I'm at, but I haven't noticed it. Anybody else seeing a lag issue? Your dad's funeral was on the 21st, and that was 2/11. Oh wait, you're on your 21st birthday, and that was 2/11. That's crazy, Mandy. I think I have to cross the lagoon, honestly. Hey, what's up, Lily? We had an awesome dolphin encounter a little while ago over here. Is there still that little snack bar on Tigertail? They haven't reopened it since the hurricane. Yeah, small leg? Okay. It's not how I would want to spend my 21st birthday, so sorry that you had to go through that. Might have been him saying something to you, too. Looks like a sea hare out there, too. Maybe there is some toxic algae around here. You're welcome, Mandy. Thanks for coming in. And if you want to go shelling or go dolphin exploring, you can go with the dolphin-study.com. But I highly recommend SWFL Shell Guide right here on TikTok, Instagram. She is awesome. Allie is the best tour guide you'll ever have. What's up, Peter? Thank you, Lily. 111-222-444. Well, they do call that something when you start noticing certain things. It's like when you buy a car. Next thing you know, you start noticing that particular car, especially the same color as yours, but you had never even noticed them before. What's that called? Ruthie probably knows. You've healed since then? Good. Yeah. You know, I mean, like the saying goes, life goes on, right? We have to keep living. And hopefully you find little things that help you deal with stuff. Angel numbers. Hi, Belinda. So cool. Matt was going exactly where I went. Yep. Meinhof. There you go. Well, we got some smart people in this group. We do get jellyfish, yes. Thank you, Ruby, for the lemon buddy. That'll put you up in the wish list box for the rest of the live stream. Yes, angel numbers message from the other side. I like all these answers. They're great. It's delicious. It was very sour. Thanks for cheering me up, Lily. Thanks everybody for walking with us today. It's been a great live stream so far. You know, we just reached the halfway point right over there. Now we got to go all the way back. So we have plenty of time left in this live stream. Let's see, we've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We've had 10,400 people in here. 47 new followers, 42 gifters. Thank you, everybody. We've had at least 10 gift subscriptions handed out during this live. Thanks to Linda and Ronnie. Need some vitamin C, Belinda? Thanks, Mandy. Thanks, Barb. Which country is this? United States of America. USA. And if you weren't here earlier, you missed a spectacular dolphin encounter that we had. Right up here. Good stuff. Yeah, I heard it's going to be like 80 in Connecticut. Time heals. My depression was super bad. Didn't want to clean, shower, eat nothing. Yeah, I've been there before. I had seasonal depression really bad in Michigan. You're okay now? Yeah. And I think the more you get out, the more you do, the better off you are. So get off your TV and your phones and all that and get outside and do something and go somewhere. Take a walk, whatever. Yeah, I happened to pull out my phone to start recording too, and then he decided to put on a show right then. So I got it on my phone too. But I can clip highlights from these live streams when I need to. Good morning. Naples, Florida is just to the north of us. It was just one solo dolphin, and it looked like he was interested in something on the bottom, and he just kept kind of swimming around real slow and just kind of sitting there, and he wasn't smacking his tail real hard, so I didn't think he was trying to stun a fish. But whatever it was, it bolted for the shoreline, and he went after it, and it came straight at us. If you can't get out, do art. Exactly. Or do something that brings you joy. But if you have depression, I do not recommend the television at all. I think it's really bad for people with depression. You wind up just sitting there watching a million shows and not shower for a couple days. And the longer you get into that pattern, the harder it is to get out of it. I will be going for a walk today now that the tornado storms have passed. Thank God, Barb. You see the little fish? And based on last year, right around this time, the manatee started showing up in very large numbers, and then by July they started to dissipate down here. So I expect to see quite a few manatee in the next month here. My wife does the acrylic painting. That's a nice round jingle here. Even though it's brown, we're gonna keep this one. And most likely it'll be on these walks down here where we're have some close encounters with the manatee too. Also the south end of the island. Another white simile. It's hard to get motivated to do it. Yeah. Oh, really? Almost went over there recently. They had some stuff going on. We lived right by there in our last house. Just to the north here is Naples, Florida, and further to the north is Fort Myers. Marco Island's got a lot of stuff going on here. They have a lot of cool stuff. That guy that was my neighbor in the other house, he's just his world premiere of his new play is coming up here too. Out on the island, it's called The Marco Man. I do live here. Are you in the water? I am. Just barely, though. Right on the edge. Probably going to have to pick up the pace a little bit, though. I'll give you a guess, Sophia. Where do you think I'm from? I'm the Marco Man. Well, that's probably why he asked me if I had ever acted before. He said it's a guy about your age. It's based on a guy your age. And who was it that was in here earlier that said they were going to be 50 this summer? Birthday was 7/7, I think is what she said. You still in here? My college son lives in St. Pete, and this makes you miss visiting him? Yeah, she just painted a sunset that we gave away recently. One of our sunsets out here in Marco. Not a lot of people in this part of the island. We got very lucky, Tori. We got very lucky. Paid less for our last house here than we did in Estero. What is that? Yes, it is an island. It's a man-made island. Sunsets are great. Well, you know, if you get down the beach, you could pay more, and some of these resorts are really nice. Like the JW Marriott is really nice. Even the Hilton Resort and Spa is pretty nice. Depending on the time of year, the rates can be really outrageous. Ruthie stays at the Lakeside Inn here in Marco. Nice little condos with pool and recently remodeled. And I think she pays like $120 or $125 a night. With my heart condition, I'd have to live near a hospital. Yeah, we have hospitals down here too. They're putting in a new emergency facility out here, but there's one right in Naples, just off island. There is at least one Airbnb, because somebody was telling me about it in here the other day, and I didn't know there was any Airbnbs out here. And that's where they were coming here in a few weeks to stay. I like the app VRBO. You can check that app and you can find people that are renting their condos on the beach and stuff, or houses and with pools and everything else. You can also check the website vacationonmarco.com. That's our property manager. They have a bunch of nightly rentals and stuff on there. I love Kais Island. Kais Island's my favorite. I love Keewaydin too. I know like a lot of, I'm a professional sheller, and I know a lot of hardcore seashell experts and shellers love Kais. They would probably say that's the best. But man, I've had a lot of good luck on Keewaydin when I've been there too. But yeah, I kayak over to Kais and Dickman's. I used to live right by Caxambus Park. We will still be going kayaking there, and probably sooner than later before it gets too warm. It'd be nice to go back over there. You can kind of see the seaweeds decomposing. You see the milkiness in the water here. Kais is just south of Marco Island. Keewaydin is just north. That's right over there. I do giveaways with the shells, and I do sell shells. And sometimes I even leave them behind for people at the beach. Will I just adopt you? Sure. All you need is one of those Bob Squad badges, and I will humbly adopt you. Wasn't as hard as you thought it was going to be, was it, Jewel? Get in line. Beth, I can't adopt you. How could I adopt you? That doesn't make sense. That just broke my brain. Ruby, thanks for the ice cream. And the lightning. Oh yeah, Shell Fairy does. Sometimes I've left some behind too. Two separate things. A lot harder to find good shells with all the tours they have now. Well, I tell you what though, in the summertime, this time of year, off season. Not as bad, but I do kind of believe that some of these shells do find you too. Because like the last Junonia I found, there was so many people that walked by it. I even had walked by it. Train my dog for free. You would still make me pay because that is quite the undertaking. How far from London? Pretty far. Kristen looked into, she looked into a place that trains them, and they train them without fear or treats or any of that. It was $1,600. And I told her, I'm like, well, they're not going to get their money's worth out of that. They have to keep coming until it's trained. Some broken sand dollars. We found one sand dollar today. Dragonflies are my spirit insect. I have a thing with dragonflies. I don't know what it is. They like my smell or something. I don't know. We're synced up mentally. Repetitive training. My Frenchie Lucas Skybar is food motivated. Yes. Mine is a French tin and he's very food motivated. I might permanently leave him with a board and train. Oh, here, check this out. There's a hermit crab trying to get on this olive shell here. That's what my aunt did with their German Shepherd. I think he left for about 3 months. So cool. Believe it or not, yes, I'm working, LOL. Nobody needs to know, Ruby. Nobody needs to know. Hey, I think Hercules all the time for just living. So, this is a good time to teach you too. This is a live shell. Even though that is not the original inhabitant, when somebody else makes its home in these shells, it's still technically a live shell. You're not allowed to take these. Here, Ruthie, we got the sea hare back over here. I'll let you down, buddy. How you doing? I like that blue thing on your claw. That's cool. Oh, sorry. Sheesh. Here, let me put you back by this olive that you were trying to get. There you go. Here it is, Ruthie. Wow, so you eat those? No. So far, my favorite place is CJ's on the Bay, but I haven't been to all of them. Look at this sea hare. What's up, Tom? He was offended. Apparently, he's self-conscious about his birthmark. I thought it looked nice. Kermit frogs? Hermit crab. Hermit with an H. That's the one that I put back in the water, I think. So cool, right? So, Ruthie, what do you think the odds are that there's some toxic algae in the area? Pretty high, right? From this seaweed. It's a worm shell. I go live different times of the day. The best way to find out when I'm going to be live is to follow me on Clapper. It's an app like TikTok. And when you hit the follow button, it'll ask you to join the Bob Squad chat group. And in that chat group, I always give you a heads up when I'm going to go live, where, what platform. I go live here, YouTube, sometimes Clapper, and Twitch. But I like sunrises and sunsets in particular. Those are the times of day you'll find me most often. But I will go live throughout the day and even into the evening, especially as we get into turtle season here on the island with the loggerhead turtles. We'll be out late at night hunting turtles. 'Tis the season. It is turtle time. Turtle time. That's an auger. And here's a purplish. I call him tagaloo. I don't know if it's really tagalus, but I call it a tagaloo. You get an alert on your email? Some people don't get alerts. Oh, that is a cool tiny micro simile. Another one. We do subscriber giveaways. You just have to have one of those Bob Squad badges one time and you'll get entered into all of our giveaways. To get one, click that star and subscribe, or stick around in these live streams and hope and pray that when somebody gifts a subscription, you can do that also by clicking the star, that you're the lucky recipient. Turtle. Any boats? A few, but it's busier on the weekends, and then this time of year a lot of people have already, their seasonal residents have made their way home, and it's not as busy of a time of year now. Still some people vacationing here, but it starts to slow down now. Thank you, Ruby. Thanks, Labs Rock. Good to see you. I love a good storm too myself. I love the lightning and thunder here in Florida. We really have, it's very spectacular. And I'll even film some of those storms from my lanai and stuff. Those are some of my favorite live streams. I am in Florida. We're on Marco Island right now. Thanks, Chicago George. I was born in Blue Island. Your cost of living is going to be similar to wherever else you're from, with the exception of the rent. My advice would be to look on Zillow. You can kind of get an idea. I am from the Midwest. I'm from Michigan. I think somebody asked earlier, and then I kind of forgot. Just hitting 70 as a high here in central New York. Nice. I heard 80 in Connecticut today. 80 in Connecticut. You're in Michigan? Do you still have to walk through the water? You don't have to. But it is a shortcut. Move to Georgia? Georgia's pretty good too. Michigan's a hard state to live in. '81 in Cincinnati, 70s in Chicago. See you, Lisa. Have a good one. Yeah, I broke my back as a hockey player, so I struggled in the winters. It's been great being down here. I only have a little bit of trouble when it gets real cold here. Other than that, it's pretty great. It's Picked up a couple of these yesterday. Michigan's tough. It's a tough place to live. And I lived in Montana, which is absolutely beautiful, but gets to be 80 below without a wind chill. And still take that over Michigan. Sorry, everybody in Michigan. It's not that there isn't beautiful things there. It's just all those cloudy days make it hard. Any sailboats? Yes. It's a sailboat right here in the water. For real. What's up, Boise? Iowa, spring in the Midwest. Yeah, Hammy. Got over 200 now? What we did? That right there is a sailboat in the water. It's buried. Sometimes at low tide we stand on it. And we claim to be the Lord of the Flies. Well, that didn't last. I know, right? Been in Michigan my whole life? Yeah, it's tough. Who is Bob? That is the $1 million question of the day. We can't really tell you who Bob is, but we could show you. Is that May or Beth going by on her boat? Beth, are you guys going deep sea fishing today? Is that you? You gonna go spear some sheep's head? This is Bob. AKA Mr. Paradise. AKA 808. We also like Bob o'clock. We do. We like it very much. But now you know. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Well, hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Like my patriotic hat? This is from Cocoa Beach, the Ron John surf shop. The biggest one in the world. 52 or 54,000 square foot of retail therapy for adults. Well, hello, everybody. Thanks, Sammy. Some people think I'm the worst. It's just all your perspective, I guess. This right here is a good place for rolly shells. Shells to roll right up to us. And this is one of my favorite ASMRs when it comes across these. And it goes back out right here. Thanks, Eileen. Alright, so I'm really cheap. I don't buy a lot of stuff typically. Like really cheap. And within like 5 minutes in that store, I was already over $100. They let me live stream in there too. It was really cool. This place was awesome. I did not want to leave. It's the most fun I've had shopping since Toys R Us as a kid, honestly. It's just silly then. Meditation CDs? Well, thank you. There is another one of those Caribbean similes, Ruthie and Carol. Spend hundreds on junk. Yes, there is one up in Gulf Coast Mall. The difference is these ones don't have nervous markings. They are super cool. That is what, the fourth one that I've ever found. That just went into my pocket. That one I might sell though. So the other three are... I don't really have any room in my hutch anymore, Ruthie. I'm gonna have to do what you said and use some like martini glasses and stuff to gain some more room. Here's parts of the sand dollars. Dogs are not allowed on the beaches here unless it's a service dog. That is the case for all of Collier County. But in Lee County, just to the north of us, they do have a dog beach by Lover's Key State Park. And some parts of Fort Myers Beach allow dogs. And then Sanibel Island is completely dog friendly. Mary, you're gonna love it. Beth, I wish I could. You heard me how proud we were of how much more we downsized before we made this move, and we still have too much crap. It's unbelievable. I'll pick this one up for Renee. She likes these. It's a shark's eye. Type of moon snail. This is kind of where my Junonia washed up to me that one day. Oh, here we go. We got one. Let's see if it's still alive. You guys notice that it's moving. You guys know my eyes are bad. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to touch them yet. These type of starfish or sea stars can be out of the water for a little bit. Some can't. But if you see anything moving in there, let me know. Not yet. What they tell you to do is wait about 2 minutes. Make sure. Patrick from SpongeBob. I don't think it's alive anymore, though. It's a little Patrick. Yeah, I think this one's toast. What do you think, Ruthie? I do not feel any life. And if anybody has any tips for drying these out, I have tried the baking powder and baking powder and borax. I don't remember what I used. No. Any life in this little bugger. See any of his little thingies moving? I don't see nothing. Might disappear in the water too. Sorry, I have it way zoomed in. Any movement, anything. Those 9-legged ones really will drop legs. None. Nobody seeing anything? Okay. I just wanted to make sure this time. Oh, I felt terrible that one day. But we got them back, thankfully. I live close to the beach. But do not like to accidentally take anybody home. It could be yours, Linda. So who's got some tips for me on how to dry this sucker out? I've heard you could use rubbing alcohol. So I put it in, oh, it's not borax. It was baking powder and sea salt, 50-50, and then I put it out in the sun for a few days. Works a little bit better on the brittle sea stars. These ones, not as good. It was a great walk today. Thank you for saying that, though, Marianne. Somebody asked, have we ever found any starfish on the walks? Somebody needs to ask if we found any Genonias or rose murex. Let's put that out there. It happens. It happens to even the best of us. Even Allie sometimes will set up to take her picture at the end of her trip, and then next thing you know, a shell starts moving. So it happens. It's hard sometimes to see them. Just dry it in the shade, that's it? Seriously? So I find these little buggers can tend to smell. Okay, Beth. Thank you. Yeah, my method didn't work as good with these. It worked good with the brittle ones, but I tend to keep all this stuff in like Rubbermaid's little containers and stuff, and sometimes these were a little bit more smelly. Yeah, it'll mummify with time. So putting them in the sun and cooking them isn't the right approach. Make sure birds and squirrels can't get to them as they're drying out. It's a good point. Sun will fade it. Ruthie, I feel like there's something else up here for us that we need to find. Lots of air circulation or ants. I like to let the ants do the work on the crabs. The ants seem to clean out the crabs pretty good. God, what a beautiful day for a walk. Aren't you feeling it? Like there's something up here, something. Maybe it's something in the water. Keep your eyes on the water too. Because I'm looking down a lot. I'm not looking out at the water. There's something up here. We do get jellyfish here, but it's not typically a problem. I've seen it before, like in the Big Carlos Pass, where one day there was thousands of them. But that was the exception to the rule. That is a beautiful scallop. Oh, are you talking about my email link in the bio here? It looks like a little letter, little email button right in the bio. If you click on my profile. I would love to find a J. of any variety today. Yeah, I get very good vibes over here. This has been a good vibe live stream too. Thank you everybody for being in here with me. We've had a ton of people in here today, not surprisingly. Nobody wants to work today on a Monday. Almost 13,000 people in here, 59 new followers, 46 gifters. Tons of gift subscriptions were doled out today by Ronnie and our subscription fairy Linda. I wouldn't mind finding a Cabrit's. I need to find a seahorse, a Cabrit's, a lion's paw, a sundial. They're all things I haven't found. April put it out there. Can't wait to be here in June. Yeah, still pretty good in June too. Still pretty good, and might get some storms to push in some shells. It's tough. It is tough. And I'm a guy. I don't know if you know this about guys or not, but we're not very good at multitasking. You know, it might be a surprise to some of you. Ooh, look at this. I haven't seen one quite like that. Is this another type of semele? Certainly looks like it. Never seen one like this. Carol, are you still in here? Ruthie, you're still in here. I do fish. Hopefully I'll start fishing a lot more now that I have the canal right in my backyard. But I don't really fish on TikTok because there's a lot of people that don't like it, that are part of the Bob Squad. It's a little too much for them. Isn't that cool? Wonder if it's just another type of Caribbean one that's lighter. It's definitely similar to the other one. Make sure that actually goes in my pocket. Oh yeah, I have lots of great ones. I'm also on Rumble and YouTube. I post some 4K content on those platforms. I'll have some widescreen videos that are pretty cool over there. We just started to be able to do widescreen on TikTok not too long ago. But you can also watch replays of TikTok live streams on Rumble and YouTube. Look for titles that start with live stream replay. And you can also see exclusive YouTube live streams by clicking the live tab on YouTube. Oh wow, really? I was just going to say to live stream fishing. Oh, it just depends. Like if I were to start on my own channel to just do that, I would do great. But it seems like a lot of the people that are in the Bob Squad aren't as big of fans of watching people catch fish and harm them. But I do it on YouTube. I mean, look at, sometimes I get grief about picking up seashells. So, or even I got grief because I'm showing this view, because I'm rubbing it in all your faces. You know, I just realized we were back at this one part here back a ways ago, and I was standing there and I got sidetracked. There was a nutmeg. I left a nutmeg behind. One of my favorites. Not good at it, but nice to fish. I do like fishing. How can I get these bottles to me, Sharon? Not good at it, but nice. People are too soft. Yes. I'm popular, thank you. I have to stay here. Charter boats aren't the problem. It's big fishing boats catching multi-tons of fish at one time. Oh, no, there's just people in here that don't... they just don't like to see the fish getting caught at all. That is a beautiful shark's eye. This is Paradise. Along the Paradise coast of Southwest Florida, Marco Island. Damn feed keeps pausing. Damn it, Jim. It's Jim's fault. That was a beautiful shell, though. But we're on Tigertail Beach. Travel tips. Still a ways from the parking lot. But we'll do some fishing on Clapper and YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't have much time left in this live stream. I just got the alert a little bit ago that we had 10% battery left, which means we're coming to the end of another wonderful live stream. Thank you all for being here, walking with me. Thanks to all my moderators for helping out today. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Ashley? My knee's doing better since I took the brace off. Thanks, Ruthie. Clapper is like TikTok. It's made in the US, it's for 18 and older. And it's a very open platform. But that's also where my chat group is, so if you follow me over there, join my Bob Squad chat group, you'll know when I'm going to go live and what platform I'll be on. I'll give you a heads up. You can find all the links to all my platforms right in the bio here. There's a Linktree link. Or go to my website, mywalksinparadise.com, and click the Linktree link there. You can find all of them. Just scroll to the bottom for YouTube. You're welcome, Ruby. 2 beach access areas. What a shame. Only 2 beach access areas on Marco? Well, there's more than that. There's more than 2, Robert. You got South Beach. You got Winterberry. You got the access right by JW Marriott. You got Residence Beach. You got Tigertail Beach. Aw, look at this little guy. And if you're talking about parking for the public, you got South Beach and Tigertail plus the Turtle Lot, which is right by Winterberry. It's so cute. So cute. Well, residence is for residents of the island, too. God, what a great day for a walk. I actually hate that this is ending. I want to keep going. Maybe I'll try to go live on my other phone. Maybe on YouTube. No, it wasn't caught. It wasn't caught. It's trying to hide from me, I think. We saw that one walking around before. He definitely gave me the look like, don't bother me right now. So maybe he was going to the bathroom. I don't know. Get a pretty good read on wildlife. That one was okay. That bird was good. I promise, Sharon. I did. It gave me those vibes. Like, don't look at me right now. Oh, here we go. There's another $100. Maybe we'll leave this up here for somebody else. My adult kids call me Dr. Doolittle. I like Bob Little better, but... But I am terrible at identifying whether or not sea stars or starfish are still alive. My eyes are so bad when it comes to close-up like that. I do have reading glasses. I never wear them. But in those instances, I wish I had them on me, because then I could tell if the dang thing was alive or not. So much seaweed, I know. Last year it kind of came through like this for a little bit, and then it was out of here. So hopefully it does the same thing this year. But it is starting to decompose, so anybody with respiratory problems, you might have a little bit of issues down by the beach or even on the island as it starts to decompose. God, look how pretty the water is, though. Yeah, I mean, at one stretch last year, a 1 day or 2 days, over a 2-day period, I found 168. And they were all in very good condition. Alright, I'm going to have to wrap up this live because I know my phone's about to die. So thank you again, everybody, for walking with me. It's a great live stream. Appreciate you all for being in here. Thanks again to the moderators for helping out. I will post that video sooner than later of the Dolphin. That was pretty awesome. You too, April. Thanks, Ruby. Ronnie. Ruthie. Mary. Labs Rock. You're welcome, Shannon. Rebecca. Renata. Marissa. Marini. Susan. Shannon. Renee. I will. Peter. Tilly by Nature. Beth. Till we meet again, my friends. Stay kind. Pay it forward. Most importantly, do something for yourself today that brings you joy. Tomorrow isn't promised, so don't wait around too long. Thank you, Renata. I was really enjoying this. I did not want it to end. I don't have enough hands to make another live happen, I don't think. I'm on the struggle bus right now. Alright, see you, Barb. April. Take care, everybody. Thanks again. And we had 14,000 right on the money with 63 new followers and 47 gifters. Thank you all very much. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. And let's do this again. Ooh, I like that. Let's do this again real soon. Shall we? Alright, take care.